Hey guys, it's RocketMax32 here today, and we got a little bit of a different angle for you today. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are on LEGO's website today because there's kind of been a trend going on here. I know a lot of people have made videos on it, but I just wanted to cover it because the LEGO community is finally speaking out on a platform that LEGO might actually pay attention to. So now on LEGO's website, people are starting to absolutely trash these new sets. It's actually kind of crazy. If we take a look at this new August wave, you will see that the ratings are just absolutely abysmal. Now, I want to go through all of the new sets because I think some of them are rated more fairly than others, but overall, I just want to go through all of them, but it's very clear that people are speaking out. So as you can see, we have all of the different sets pulled up here, starting with the newest ones, and you can see already some pretty low star ratings, but as we scroll down a little bit, the star ratings jump up really quickly. So I want to compare some of the sets from the last wave to this wave. So here for $70, the Rebel U-Wing, 4.7 stars. That's honestly pretty good. I mean, like, for what it is, like, it's a $70 LEGO set with 4 minifigures. Like, that's pretty great. You have the UCS Slave 1, which is just absolutely a perfect set. I don't know how this doesn't have a 5 out of 5 and how the U-Wing is better rated, but this is a class ship. I cannot wait to get this set. 4.3 stars. The new Droid with Stap, 4.3 stars. Even these smaller sets, the Night Trooper Battle Pack, which is a battle pack that they raised the price on. It's $23 instead of $20. Still 3.2 stars. But then magically, when you get into the new wave, you lose star ratings very quickly. So the UCS AT-ST, another UCS set that I cannot wait to get. 4 stars, pretty good. I think that's fair. It's a good looking build. The minifigure could have had dual molded legs, but beyond that, the build is good and the price is fair. It's the cheapest UCS set we've had for a while, and you know, proportionate to the previous version adjusted for inflation, it's not that much overpriced. Wicket the Ewok, $130 buildable Ewok has 4.4 stars. Like, people are rating things that they like relatively high. But then we get into the play sets. The Force Burner Snowspeeder, 2.6 stars. The Republic Juggernaut, 1.1. The fact that it's not at 1, come on guys, you gotta work a little harder there. But that is crazy. You don't really see 1-star reviews on LEGO's website, and here people are speaking out. This is the most overpriced set we have seen in a long time. The minifigures are fine, but even they could have been better. The build falls apart. The price is ridiculous. The MTT only looks like a good price when it's sitting on the shelf next to the Juggernaut, but sitting next to literally anything else above $100, it just looks ridiculous as well. And people obviously are saying that with the 1.7 star rating. Now, the 2 standouts for highest rating are Jango Fett's Starship and the V-19 Torrent. I think that that's completely accurate. The ratings are a little bit lower than I would rate it, but they are the highest out of this wave for sure. And I agree with that. Those are the only 2 sets that I have bought. So 3.5 for the V-19. I think if that was a $60 set, there would be nothing to complain about. And for Jango Fett's Slave 1, I mean, it's a pretty good deal. I would have liked to have seen, you know, built blasters on the front instead of the stud shooters. And the minifigures are great. I mean, you can't really complain too much. 3.5. You know, fair. I think both of those are 4-star sets, but 3.5 is right there. And then, of course, the other most overpriced set, the 327th Star Corp Trooper Battle Pack, $45 for a 258-piece battle pack. It is absurd. This is sitting on the shelf at the same time as the 3-in-1 pack at Walmart, both for $45. One literally comes with 3 LEGO sets in it. 1.2 stars for this beautiful set. It's just really funny. Now, I don't know that LEGO's gonna listen to this. Obviously, we have the Death Star coming out soon, and that is, well, definitely not worth $1,000. I'm curious to see what the ratings will look like for that, but it's just interesting that if you scroll down just a little bit and see some of the previous wave, 4.9 stars for K2SO, 4.9 stars for the buildable Star Wars logo, 5 stars for Kylo Ren's helmet, 4.6 stars for Jango Fett's helmet. I mean, people were rating these things very highly. And then people are now speaking out. These new sets prices are ridiculous. Lego thought that they could make money from people because these were going to be popular sets, and people are saying no. I'm very curious to see what their sales numbers for these look like. I know that just looking at the stores in my area, these are clearly not selling well. The 327th Star Corps packs, I haven't seen a single one missing. Like, every store I go to, they're completely full. Like, nobody's buying that crap. I'm curious to see, one, how much money Lego makes from this wave, how well these sets sell, stuff like that. The other thing I'm curious about is just when we will start to see price reductions. Will they wait until Black Friday? You know, Black Friday is only a couple months away. Maybe that's how they flush out all the inventory. Or maybe they just don't do anything. There's two rumors going around with these sets right now. One being that Lego purposely made the prices higher so that less people could afford them, so that their supply chain could keep up. The other theory that's going around is that they knew that this was going to be a popular wave, especially being so clone focused, so prequels focused. Like, they knew it was going to be popular, so they just added 20% to every price to price gouge people because they knew that they would be popular sets. Both of these theories are really interesting. It kind of gets into a little bit of like, would Lego really do that? Maybe, but nobody actually has any proof, so who knows? But I just think that this wave continues to be one of the most polarizing waves in the history of Lego Star Wars, and I think that that is a fact. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on and just give my 2 cents about these star ratings and what it might mean for the future of Lego Star Wars. I think the next couple waves, we need to pay really close attention to what the prices are and what they're releasing, because Lego Star Wars is on a bit of a rough patch. Usually when the prices are ridiculous or sets aren't as good as they should be, there's a few lone voices out there who are complaining about it. But for this previous wave and for the upcoming Death Star, I have seen the entire internet who may have potentially bought a Lego Star Wars set lash out at Lego. I think the tides are turning, and I think more people are opening their eyes to Lego's blatant greed. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to talk about this. I think that this is interesting in the fact that the community is responding, but I think what's more interesting is what's going to happen next. How does Lego close out 2025, and what does the January wave look like? The May wave look like? The next summer wave look like? I think this next year of Lego Star Wars is going to be very interesting, and I'm here for the ride. I've been a Lego Star Wars fan my entire life, and you know, now it's very curious to see what's going to happen next. But that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.